Good morning. I just got done with my first, well, it's actually my second, but it was months and months ago was the first one. So my first cycling class, indoor cycling. It's not a spin class. It is a class that's actually made for outdoor cyclists or just endurance athletes who are looking to work on their endurance, do some training without having to be outside on their bike. And it was so much fun. It was 60 minutes long. It was definitely hard in the middle, but I'm excited that I've signed up for these. My gym offers them because I have been wanting to get into cycling, and I'm hoping to make some friends that way and just to have a sport that I can go and do. I don't have to have other people with me. It would be fun to have other people with me, but it can be done basically anywhere. And it also gives me the chance to make sure that it's something that I really want to be doing instead of going and investing in a bike, even if it's only like $500 that I would be investing if I get one used off of like Facebook Marketplace or something. That's still a lot of money to purchase something that could literally just sit in my garage floor forever. So giving this a go, I think I'm gonna give it around 2 months before I'm like, yeah, let's go buy a bike. And I did the class today. It is Friday. I am also doing the class on Sunday, and I'm also signed up for both of these classes next week, trying to just make sure that I hold myself accountable. And as you can tell, I'm just very excited about this. I didn't bring my food, my breakfast, any of my food really for today. So I ended up stopping at Starbucks and I got a chai latte with their chocolate protein cold foam. It's actually pretty good. I was afraid that it would be weird, but it's almost minty with the combination. It's almost like a Andes mint chocolate, and it's very good. So I might be getting that more, but I also got a breakfast sandwich, and what did I get? Oatmeal, because your girl's got to replenish and refuel from everything that she lost, because I just did a whole 60-minute cycling class, and I think we rode 10 miles. So all in all, how many times can I say that I'm excited? I am. What a lovely start to my weekend. Happy Friday. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm gonna go to work now, and I'll probably see you after work. But yeah, have a great day. Oh my gosh, it is so windy today. I wonder if we're going to have a haboob roll in. We'll see. I just got home. We got a bunch of packages, and we ordered things. But one of the things is a new camera, and I'm very excited about this. Today's an exciting day. A lot of good things are happening. The moment I get this thing up and running, I might partially film this video on it. I'm gonna do that right now. I got my new camera set up, and I think there is gonna be a little bit of a learning curve. However, I will figure it out. I'm still gonna be using my phone for a lot of filming just because it is the easiest thing to have with me all the time, even though this is pretty compact. It comes in this little case to protect the gimbal. But I'm looking forward to seeing how my videos change and hopefully improve by having a newer, better camera, but also this is a really good camera. And one of the things that I'm already trying out is the gimbal that follows you and moves. All in all, so far so good. But I'm gonna go get ready for dinner and see you in a bit. We, Darius and I, are on our way to a double date with two of our friends, and we're going to our favorite place, Borden Batten. It is their first time there. It is not our first time there. We've been there many, many times. And they've been wanting to try it, so we thought, why not do a double date? So we're excited to get to be there with them for their first experience of it and introduce more people to our lovely little restaurant spot. Good morning. It is Saturday. First of all, I did not follow up on our dinner date night with our friends last night. It was so much fun. We ended up we stayed there until like 9 o'clock, and I know that doesn't seem like it's very late, but for somebody whose bedtime is like 8:30, staying at the actual place until 9 is kind of late. But anyway, it was so nice to catch up with them and see them. I do see that friend much more often now. But again, just left with my cup feeling full, and it's just fun that we get to spend time together. But today was a day that I woke up not really knowing what I was gonna do, in that I didn't have anything I needed to do today, and I haven't had one of those in a long time. So I think that I'm gonna use today to do some things around the house. We got some new curtains that we purchased, so I think I'm gonna try putting those up. We got a rug for the dining room and don't love it. It's got like a weird texture that makes it so that you can't move the chair out when you're sitting in it, because it like stretches it out like the rug, so the chair doesn't really move. Which is not functional. It's not functional in any way. So we're gonna take that back, try and find a new rug. Trying very hard to make our house not just a white box and fill up these walls. We did get a frame for something to put in the dining room that I know I've wanted to put up for a long time. I have these, what are they called? Cross sections and geologic maps of Kansas City. That, if you don't know this, my undergrad is in geology. I worked in mining geology and environmental geology for quite a while. So I still like to incorporate that, and it brings a little bit of Kansas City here with us to Phoenix. So putting those up on the walls, I've had those for quite some time. My cousin got them for me. And they've just been sitting in the like book that goes with them. So finding frames for those, gonna put that up. And then I think I'm just gonna go around the house and tidy and clean things so that I can start to put in systems of each day of the week is a like area that gets tidied or cleaned, so that it only takes 20 minutes to do whatever it is, instead of having an entire reset. Like, I know it's really popular to do Sunday resets, but that's like a whole chunk of time that I would much rather spend doing other things, like getting ahead on Substack posts and whatnot, or YouTube videos. And I'm trying to be much more consistent with both of those things. But so far, this new camera has been really wonderful. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started on things instead of just like chatting here with you, even though that's very fun. So let's get to it. I got all of the house cleaned up, tidied up. Darius worked on the hose outside, getting a new post in and like a retractable thingy that it's gonna live in. And then we also just decided to clean up the garage. But now I am sitting in the parking lot of Trader Joe's. I'm about to go in and get all my groceries for the week. We do have a guest coming to visit this week, so I need to get a little extra food than I normally would for myself. And I think I'm gonna be making, what am I making? Honey mustard chicken tenders, and I'll probably have like a salad with that. And I'm also gonna make a pesto orzo with meatballs, which I haven't had in a while. It's one of my favorites. And then just get my regular things for breakfast and lunch. And we'll circle up after I go inside. I'm out with Brahm on our walk, and it's still very windy. I don't remember if this is just a normal thing for this time of year. I think it is, but it's not too bad right now. My dad was telling me that back in Kansas City, for the next like 3 days, they're supposed to have like 95-degree weather with 80% humidity. And I really do miss the humidity and the weather there. but I also don't miss that combination right there. Oh, also, I ended up getting all of the groceries. I also decided to add in like making a green juice because I'm trying to get more fiber to be more regular. And that seemed like a good way to get in an easy amount of fiber. And hopefully I did get more than I would have normally, some for Darius and for our guest that's coming, in case they're interested as well. And about to go have dinner with my husband. I think we're going to do, normally we do steak Sundays, but we were going to smoke some salmon today, and we ended up not doing that because it was going to take too long, so we're doing it tomorrow. We're going to have salmon Sundays and steak Saturday, which is still just fine. It's going to be delicious. And hopefully some mashed sweet potatoes from the garden. They're not actively in the garden anymore. We harvested them quite some time ago, but they will be delicious. I'm not sure what other veggie we're going to have with it, but I'll show you when we figure that out. All right, this is how they turned out. We do have the sweet potato mash and asparagus, spinach, tomatoes, and some garlic, and then the steaks for the impromptu steak Saturday. Good morning, it is Sunday, and I actually think I'm gonna wrap up this video right here. So thank you so much for being here as always, and I will see you next week. Bye.